There have been a ton of people move to Florida over the last 12 to 15 months. I mean a ton, like a metric ton. And they're going to keep coming for several reasons. Our office must field, we must field about a dozen calls every day from people in New York and New Jersey and Michigan, Wisconsin, Indiana. You get the drift, the snow belt. They have questions about cost, the weather, jobs, and where is the best place to live in the Tampa Bay area. I'm going to tell you what I tell them, so stick around. Welcome to our favorite YouTube channel where we talk about Florida, the Tampa Bay area, and real estate in the Tampa Bay area. If you're interested in any or all of those, you're going to want to click on that little subscribe button down below. Hit the notification button as well. We'll let you know when our next video comes out, which should be next Thursday. My name is Mike Lavoie. I'm a realtor with Dalton Way Real Estate here in the beautiful Tampa Bay area. My wife Paula and I have lived here for over 30 years and absolutely love living here. Among other things, we really enjoy helping people with what is probably the largest single transaction they're ever going to make. It's buying or selling a home. Paula and I really enjoy putting out these videos. And I know you've never seen her in front of the camera, but she is helping. We'd like to make these videos that's, something that our adoring public, you, would want to watch. If you have a suggestion about a topic related to real estate, living in Florida, living in the Tampa Bay area, we would like to know. There's a link down below that you can send your request, and yes, we do take requests. Let us know what you want to know, and we'll try to make that happen. When you look at the Tampa Bay area on a map, you're going to be looking at several hundred square miles. Included in that area is Hillsborough County, which is mostly inland, but does have some amazing homes over along the waterfront on the bay. Pinellas County, it's primarily the peninsula and has waterfront on both sides, all three sides. Pasco County to the north, and then Manatee County to the south with its own set of beaches. The area provides living from everything on the beautiful powder sand beaches to hundreds of lakes of all sizes. Who knows how many golf courses? Riverfront homes on several major rivers. Huge communities with a list of amenities that just make you say, wow. So picking the ideal spot is really not that easy. The first thing to determine is your intended lifestyle and where you intend to do most of your daily activities, like, that work thing. If you're going to be working in Brandon, I really don't think you want to live in Clearwater. I'm going to go over the three areas I talk about most with people moving to the Tampa Bay area. You decide if your lifestyle fits any of them. Now, these are in no particular order, and they're going to include Pinellas and the beaches, Wesley Chapel, and South Tampa. On the west coast of Pinellas County, there's the beaches. You can't get much better beaches than what's along the Gulf Coast in Pinellas County. They have been rated some of the best beaches in the country for years. There's miles of them. There are hundreds of restaurants, more shopping than you're ever going to want, and no, it's not all tourist trap stuff, although there is plenty of that. Living along the beach is mostly in condos and townhomes. There are a lot of winter quarters for people from up north, along with a good number of rental condos for vacationers. There are some single-family homes in the area, like on Bellar Beach and Terra Verde. Prices there, because they're right on the beach, are not cheap. Just to the east, maybe a mile inland, you're going to find prices drop dramatically around Bel Air Bluffs, Largo, Clearwater, and Seminole. Some very nice single-family homes running in the $300,000 to $750,000 price range. Remember, most of the peninsula was built in the 80s, so what you're going to find are a lot of 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes around 1,900 to 2,400 square feet. A lot of them have already been remodeled, so I would not expect to find many fixer-uppers. Very few. When we moved to Florida in 1982, downtown St. Petersburg was considered God's waiting room, if you know what I mean. Over the last 10 or 15 years, downtown St. Pete has become one of our favorite places to go out for dinner and entertainment and just goofing off. The two areas I like the most are Central Arts District and historic Old Northeast. On the Arts District, well, it pretty much says it. Museums, theaters, dining, things to go to, places to see. Most residences are high-rise condos. There are a few single-family homes sprinkled around, but very few. The historic district is really two parts. There's historic Uptown and Old Northeast. You're talking beautiful, older homes close to downtown St. Pete. Kind of pricey. It's all about location. If you go out to Snell Isle or Shore Acres, you're going to see some very amazing homes. Two areas on the peninsula I've always thought were overlooked, and that's Gulfport and Safety Harbor. Gulfport is a quiet little area on the water, some neat little restaurants, older homes that have been updated for the most part. Plenty of parks, plenty of events, dog walking, playing, just a lot of stuff. Safety Harbor is also on the water, but on the northeast side of the peninsula. It's home to the Safety Harbor Resort and Spa, founded in 1925, and it's the only natural mineral spring spa in the state. Say that twice. And a great place to get away from the world. Homes vary from smaller Florida homes to multi-million-dollar luxury homes. The location of Safety Harbor is amazing. It's about halfway between the Gulf Coast and Tampa's downtown area, the business area, and both Tampa International and St. Pete Clearwater airports. If your business is in St. Pete, Safety Harbor is 15 to 20 minutes away. Like Gulfport and most parts of the peninsula, Safety Harbor has multiple parks and recreation areas, plenty of restaurants, arts and crafts events, year-round activities, and things to do. The only real negative I can say about the peninsula is when it's in season. The winter months in Florida, October through May. That's when Florida has its best weather. It's also the time when Florida has its most tourists. Traffic and congestion along the beach can be a little trying to one's patience. My next suggestion is the polar opposite of the peninsula, and that would be the Wesley Chapel area. Wesley Chapel is about an hour to hour and a half east of the Gulf Coast and the beaches. North of Tampa, about 30 to 45 minutes. The Wesley Chapel area has become one of the most popular places to live in the Bay Area. So Wesley Chapel, Land O'Lakes, and Lutz are all in the same basic area. Wesley Chapel is on the far east side and has seen the fastest growth of any area in Pasco County. There are plenty of reasons why. Wesley Chapel has just tons of things to do. Services you're going to need, like doctors, hospitals, and those lovely dentists. Shopping is all over the spectrum, from places like Tampa Bay Premium Outlets. Firegrass Mall and the Grove Shopping Center, where they're going to offer just about everything you're going to be looking for. As a new homeowner, you're going to need Lowe's and Home Depot, and they're right there too. There are dozens of smaller clothing, jewelry, sporting goods stores all over the place. Any kind of restaurant you could possibly ask for, from national and regional chains to family-owned places like Benedetto's and Big Apple Bagel. Our favorite barbecue place is probably Hungry Harry's. Activities would include anything from several golf courses, parks and recreation facilities, kayaking, boating, hiking, and biking. There is even a hockey and ice skating rink. New subdivisions are popping up all over the place every day. I mean, at least it seems like that. They include places like Estancia, Watergrass, Persimmon Park, and Epperson Ranch. Prices range from the mid to upper 200s to well over $1 million over at the Ridge and Winding Ridge. Established communities like Meadow Point, Corey Lake Isles, and Hunters Green have beautiful existing homes in a mature neighborhood. Take that as little or no construction going on. The one real drawback to Wesley Chapel is the drive time to the airport and downtown Tampa. On a good day, the airport is at least an hour away. If you work downtown, that's a good 45 to 60 minutes down either I-75 or 275. Last but not least is South Tampa. South Tampa is pretty much defined as anything south of Kennedy Boulevard on the peninsula. It includes neighborhoods like Beach Park, Hyde Park, Ballast Point, and because this is my video, I would include Davis Islands and Harbor Islands in South Tampa area. South Tampa has a very eclectic group of homes ranging from very beautiful 40 and 50-year-old homes in Hyde Park to multi-million dollars on the waterfront, both east and west side of the peninsula. There are a ton of high-rise condos along Bayshore Boulevard. For years, South Tampa has been one of the most popular places to live, and with good reason. South Tampa offers convenience, location, shopping, dining, entertainment, and everything that downtown Tampa has to offer. Tampa boasts 3 museums, several parks, a riverfront walkways. You've got world-renowned entertainment over at the Stratz Performing Arts Center. Activities, social activities would include things like Davis Island Yacht Club, Tampa Yacht and Country Club, Palmacia Golf Club. There's shopping and dining in Hyde Park. Restaurants like the world-famous Burns Steakhouse, Epicurean Hotel, The Edge Rooftop Cocktail Lounge, and dozens of other nightclubs all along the Soho district. It's pretty much an upscale urban lifestyle. All of this sounds good, but there is a price. South Tampa is not a cheap place to live. Homes start around $350,000, and that's probably going to be a teardown. Along the west side of the peninsula, you're going to find some very nice luxury homes. A lot of them are going to have access to Old Tampa Bay. These homes are going to start well into the 7 figures. To the east, along streets like Morrison, Watrous, and Neptune, you're going to find a lot of newly built luxury homes that start in the high 700s, and depending on lot, location, and the size of the home, prices can get into the millions of dollars pretty darn quick. Areas like Palmacia also have beautiful luxury homes at a much better price. They're going to start about $600,000. And if you're on the golf course, you can expect to be well into millions without much of a problem. In Fair Oaks, Bayshore Beautiful, and Inner Bay, you're looking at in the mid to upper 300s again to well over $1 million. Bayshore Boulevard is known for 2 major things. It is the longest continuous sidewalk in the country. Any day of the week, you're going to find joggers doing that exercise thing, people out for a walk, and those who just want to stand and watch the waters of Hillsborough Bay. The second thing is the homes. Probably one of the most expensive places to buy a home in Hillsborough County is along Bayshore Boulevard. Most of them are older, beautiful homes, more like estates, with a smattering of newly built homes in between. One thing you're going to notice about Bayshore Boulevard are all the condos. There are some very nice luxury condos going up all along the boulevard and just off the boulevard. The newest one to be completed was Aquatica at Bayshore, which is pretty pricey. Currently under construction are the Ritz-Carlton residences. The name should say enough. Amazing condos with equally amazing amenities right on the waterfront. Now don't get disheartened. Condos like the Monte Carlo and Harbor House are also right on the waterfront at a much more affordable price range. They're currently in the mid 300s and up. It doesn't really matter what your price range. If you want an upscale urban lifestyle, this is it. Especially if you work at MacDill or downtown or over at West Shore area. There are dozens of other areas of the Tampa Bay region where we help people buy and sell homes. If you already live in Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, you probably have a pretty good idea where you want to move. However, if you live outside of the Bay Area, you're probably much guessing. We get the most questions about these areas, but other places that frequently come up are like Brandon, Bloomingdale, Riverview and Gibtown, West Chase, Carrollwood. All of these areas have their own advantages and disadvantages. Before you plunk down money for a home, you might want to consider asking for help. That's what we do here. Have questions about real estate in the Tampa Bay area? In the comment section down below is a link to schedule a telephone call with me. You can make that a Zoom call if you want to. If you're not a subscriber, take a second, click on that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button as well. Thanks for watching. Go out and make it a great day.